It sounds like fiction. A man picks up guitar for the first time at age 58. By 75, he releases his first album. And by 80, he's a blues legend, touring the world. But T Model Ford wasn't fiction. He was flesh, blood, and pure Mississippi Delta grit. Born James Lewis Carter Ford in Forest, Mississippi, his life reads like a blues song. His childhood was marked by severe hardship and physical abuse. He never attended school, never learned to read or write. By adulthood, he had worked in the fields, driven lumber trucks, and fathered at least 26 children. The kind of life most people write songs about, but few actually survive. For most of his existence, music was something he enjoyed, not something he created. That changed when his fifth wife left him. As a parting gift, she gave him an electric guitar and amplifier. Ford was 58 years old, no lessons, no experience, no reason to believe he could do anything. But something happened when T Model Ford picked up that guitar. He found his voice, a raw, untamed sound that came from somewhere beyond technique. He couldn't tell you what key he was playing in, couldn't explain his timing, but he could make that guitar growl like a man who had seen the devil and lived to tell about it. For years, he played juke joints across Mississippi, developing a style that wasn't just blues. It was survival distilled into sound. This was blues that could only come from actually living the blues. Then in the late 90s, something unexpected happened. The world started to notice. Fat Possum Records, known for recording forgotten bluesmen, signed him. At 75 years old, T Model Ford released his first album, and critics were stunned. It wasn't a polished production, it was something primal, something real. Suddenly, the man who had never left Mississippi was touring Europe, playing for crowds who couldn't understand his deep Delta drawl, but could feel every note and feel his pain. Even after suffering a stroke at 80, T Model Ford kept performing, sometimes with a pacemaker, sometimes with a cane, always with that same defiant energy. When asked about his late blooming career, Ford was blunt. "I didn't get no schooling. I came up the hard way, but I made it, and I ain't never gonna run for nothing in my life." T Model Ford passed away in 2013, having lived a life most couldn't imagine. He proved that sometimes the greatest artists aren't the ones who spend a lifetime perfecting their craft. Sometimes they're the ones who spend a lifetime gathering the experiences worth singing about.